She ain't even clocked in yet.
Too high.
She's got her own mojo going on this morning.
Earthquake. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, why?
I burned them.
Oh, you just burned them a little bit.
No, that's too much.
Redo.
Redo. Oh my god, phone guy.
She hooked us up with some more Panera Bread goodies last night. Like a lot more.
So we're gonna have to milk my dad so much.
How with what?
Everything, all at once.
Oh, all at once.
It's Pam's fault. I think I might need more egg in here.
Might need more egg, huh?
Or, I don't know. You think that's enough toast for everyone?
Yeah. What's up? He's just.
Bacon. For your breakfast enjoyment.
Face. What?
Ah!
I don't know what to say.
What?
Trying to thaw the cheese.
What? It's egg.
She says she made toast tits.
No, it's just the slang. It's tits. Means it's good.
Tits toast. Alright, so this few seconds is just to show set. We put it all in the freezer, bro. It's all in the freezer. So don't worry about the food going bad. Employee of the month, y'all. She's the employee of the month. Look at her. Scrub those windows down. I've never seen anybody at Panera Bread ever do this. Not that I drive by here a lot at night, but anytime that I have, I've never seen that done. She's killing it, y'all. She's killing it. She's going so hard right now. Going so hard. Cleaning the outside too. I'm so proud of her, y'all. Let's go above and beyond. Whole nother day, and there's no way I'm filming all this in order, like whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this anymore, so I really don't care. Because YouTube now wants me to set up a website to go with my YouTube channel. That way I can get paid and stuff. I'm like, you know, it takes money to make money. I don't have money to set up a website. I ain't got no money to set up a website. She said she was going to do it.
Okay, well, I'll just stack them.
She's making her coffee.
I'll stack them up so they don't look so intimidating.
Yeah. So I got a half a heart now for doing this filming stuff. So I mean, I'm not even gonna stress it, y'all. Whatever I put out is what I put out. This one goes out to my beautiful fans. Sad panda, we had to. Steak. She's looking so fresh, y'all. So fresh. Just another chill day. Did you send your resume in yet? Oh, bye-bye. No, bye!
You went so fast.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all the way down there. Oh, jeez. It's hard to focus this camera moving while it's so zoomed in.
That's not her.
Yeah, it is. You can see her from the camera. You zoom in.
Let me see.
You see?
Oh, wow.
I told you.
That's really good.
She said she ain't.
Oh, stop. Well.
How'd you recover? Well. Hey.
I didn't know.
She thought it was Angelo.
I not know.
Our neighbor. Well.
No, where are you going?
She go poop. She go poop. She go poop. Beautiful woman. Look at this.
Don't show them me.
Oh, I gotta show them a little bit. It's so beautiful.
It's got coffee stain on it.
You know, you pulling them coffee stains off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, girl. Trying to find clothes so she can wear some clothes. All the scattered clothes.
I could just wear that white shirt. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. It looks good.
No.
You don't think so?
You're fat.
No, you're not fat.
I need to get skinny.
Come on, she needs to get skinny on, and I'm like, I got my little belly. But I'm sexy and I know it. No. She's sexy. She makes me look like shit.
No, I don't. Sexy too, babe. Stain.
Coffee stain, but you look like a sexy nurse.
Do I?
Yeah. Like, come work on me, baby.
Oh, the little ribbons are sticking out. Oh. Okay, I'm done obsessing.
I don't know. What do you guys think those guys are doing up there?
No, don't film me blow.
This camera zooms in pretty good. Just check the distance, y'all. That's crazy. Can't see him from here. I'm giving a lot of shout outs, but shout out Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Such a good phone.
Such a good phone.
Yo, some people are so weird. That car right there pulling out. They just literally just like, they sat right here as I was pulling in. Oh, come on, camera. They sat right there. Why does it do that? Because the finger gets in the way. And then they ended up just like going around this, like the little island right there. After they watched me like park, and then after they circled around and went back up the road and just pulled out. I don't understand, people. What's going on? I'm watching you guys too in this strange world we live in. And it was so weird just to watch them park right there and then circle around the island. Like they literally just like pulled out and went that way. But they pulled out, went backwards, and they came up this way. After a while, it's like you watching me, and then like I don't know what goes through people's minds, man. The only thing I can possibly think of is maybe you felt comfortable watching you when you were watching me. So, but you still went out this way instead of just going out a whole different way to where I couldn't see you leaving. I just don't understand. It's probably got nothing to do with me, but this world is just strange how people operate, bro. Alright, I pulled up to pick her up. She's in there. She gets out in like 10-15 minutes. Peace out. Alright, YouTube. So, I don't know if I talked about this over video yet or not, but I think I got a bad ball joint because it's steering is a bit wobbly. And right there, zoom in on it, is a crack. So I'm assuming that's what the problem is. The other side over there doesn't, just got a ball joint. So I don't know. I tried to do this before in a car I had, a Lincoln Town car, and I ended up putting it in a little bit crooked. It still worked, but I'm gonna make sure I get some help before I do this because I don't want to end up putting it in back or crooked again. So more later. I also forgot to mention that I did lube it with some WD-40 to make it easier for taking it apart later. Alright, you guys. So, yeah, it's a long story. Give me a second. Actually, real quick, too. It's not part of the story, but I guess there's a guy that lives here that comes out and like smokes weed on the driveway right next to the sober living house. Well, I don't want to sleep out in the cold.
Huh? You're not sleeping out in the cold?
I don't want to, no.
So you're not? Or what?
Just had to run over there to get trash bags. She's filling up the trash bags with the food. That intense breathing you hear is too much vaping. Not good for the lungs, but them pictures are kind of look into how controlling that house is if you get it subliminally. We'll explain more of this vlog later, YouTube. Don't come to Howell if you're not a very professional person, I guess. I don't know what else to say, but we'll explain more later. The funny thing is, though, guys, forgive me for the camera being all over. Trying to document everything as I'm loading up. But the police station's right over there. That's the police station right there. It was funny, just like a little explanation right now. One of the managers of the sober living was saying something about how she don't want a mother. She ain't her mother, and yet supposedly they got to know every aspect of someone's personal life in order to stay here. In other words, you don't get any privacy. They got to know everything. They even asked to talk to her or to know who her therapist was. If you know about HIPAA law, you know that's not really called for. So I don't know, she just felt like they're getting overly personal. Yeah, well, I just closed it up.
You found it?
Yeah, I closed it up.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. You know where it's at?
It's in the back. What are you doing?
I gotta grab just my freezer stuff and we're going.
Alright. Anybody wondering? This is what a typical Michigan basement looks like. Yeah, I got it. In case anybody's wondering why I didn't go inside, it's because they didn't let me inside. Oh my goodness. So loaded up, yo. Sometimes vlogging, I do stuff at the same time. Not easy.
Is there one in the back?
Is the room in the back? It's in the back somewhere. That's probably gonna fall somewhere. I don't know.
Well, I mean, do
It's,
you want it?
it's if it's dumped, it's dumped. It's already too late. We're worried about it later. You good back here? All right. There is a plate. It's just a temporary plate in the corner, in the window.
I don't know what we're gonna do about all the cold stuff.
I don't know. I have to get more in this video later. We'll talk about this, y'all. All right, so next morning later, we gotta pack all of it into the oh damn freezer and refrigerator. Oh, she's doing her thing. All right, y'all know that this ball joint out here is cracked. Sonya
The
yesterday.
sun just came out all over my.
coming out.
I ate a donut.
She got them discount show.
You're good though. Anyway.
We got to go work on the car today, and I'm not feeling like it. I don't want to do it.
We do it.
Like I tried to tell y'all before, I did it once on an old car, and I put the ball joint in cricket, so I'm just worried that I'm not going to put it in straight again.
So, you want me to watch the video?
Yeah, she's going to watch the video thoroughly. She's going to make sure I'm doing the step-by-step everything right.
The sun came out. That's God, babe.
'Cause I ain't no mechanic.
It's cold just a few minutes ago, and now the sun's shining. Thank you, Jesus.
Good.
He knows. He knows we got stuff to do.
It is snowing a little bit. Yesterday was a better day, but we're just going to have to get it anyway.
Gotta get it, baby.
All right. In the meantime, I'm making coffee. She's watching a video about how to do the ball joint on the video. She's about to take some notes. For you addicts out there, this is how it helps stay away from all them stupid drugs. Get some potent coffee. We got some strong coffee. It helps. Okay, so we kind of just decided we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna wait for the good old stepdad to come home before we get involved in any project like that. Cause like I said over and over again, I'm not gonna say it again. I've done it before, but when I did it the first time on an 090s Lincoln Town car, I put it in cricket. So I'm just gonna wait for someone that's done it multiple times to really guide me through, make sure I'm doing it right, on point. But what I would like to do is I would like to let her tell the story about what happened at this place, the Sober Living. You down for that? Yeah, all right.
You can come in here. I'm looking for a sleeping bag.
Moving her out into the Jeep. Huh?
It's gonna be 20 an hour.
20 an hour. She's talking about getting a job. Both of us getting a job together.
At the factory.
Yeah, both of us get a factory job. We're making more than 20 an hour.
30 an hour.
Should be like that. Just over 30 an hour between the both of us. At whatever said factory we can get.
Do we need that battery in the back?
The battery in the back? Oh shit. Just dropped it in the snow. Alright, get set up real quick and then be back. Well, I guess this seat won't go down. She tried to put it down, won't go down. So it's just gonna be her in the Jeep solo tonight. Maybe I'll give her the other phone to make a little vlog about it. That'll be funny.
That'd be funny. It's so funny.
It's so funny. It's cold out here. It's about to be winter camping in the Jeep, in her Jeep.
In her Jeep.
Girls love their Jeeps, huh?
Well, that close. I don't know. trying to put that on my bed. Yeah. You can put it on my bed or just let the penguin do her thing.
She blowing me bubbles. Oh, watching from a camera is so weird.
Is it cool? That one has a personality.
Bubbles. Okay, so this is the part we're talking about. She's gonna tell, however she tells it, her story with the how the sober living house here in Howell goes.
Well, it's not just here in Howell, but I feel like it could go for anywhere, really. It was a good place to somewhat get up on my feet at first. But I don't know if you guys have ever experienced anything like this when you're living with, you know, others who are kind of like in control of the, you know, household. It's all great. It's all rainbows at first, you know, for the first month, but then things can go really south really fast, and it just hit that month mark, and I don't know if people could, you know, tell. Is someone here?
No, she's probably just barking at deer. Got the Great Dane upstairs barking.
I don't know if like the house manager could tell that, you know, I didn't like necessarily hate it at first, but I had it in my mind that I was ready to get out of there as soon as possible. And perhaps, you know, it doesn't take a mind reader to know, like, from the way that I'm very organized, and it just probably was easy to read that I always keep my stuff pretty neat and folded, and like I'm ready to move on to my next step. And I think maybe just from her like looking over my things, and just from my personality, that I didn't want to stay there forever. I didn't really argue about anything except when she started asking me really personal questions, like and also what the first thing was that upset me was that she was in control of my medications, and I would have to leave before 5 a.m. some mornings for my new job at Panera. And that being said, and then I would get home late, like right before curfew, and like right at curfew, you know, like right before, like a couple minutes before, because I would get out at 9:30 and curfew was 10, so I would get there like right on time. I don't think I was really late ever, maybe by a couple minutes, but I was at least in the driveway on time. And so that being said, a lot of times she would still be in bed. First thing in the morning, I couldn't get my medication. And then when I got home, she'd already be in bed by the time I got home late at night. And then it got to where, like, Michael, he is my transportation, and, you know, I like being with him and hanging with him. And so and, you know, we have that ball joint. I don't know if you guys know about that issue. So it would just be easier for him to pick me up once and have to take me to work one time than having to rush me all around, go to the sober living in the middle of the day when I still have meetings to get to. I still have to get to meetings and all that, you know, and so they were wanting me to change my hours, take the bus. The house owner even implied that maybe my boyfriend could potentially leave me and I felt like that was like kind of overstepping her boundaries for me, because like she doesn't know my relationship. I understand, you know, there's other girls that, you know, but you know what, I lost a vape. It's on a random subject. I lost a vape when I first got there, and I didn't necessarily think anybody stole it, but I really do believe in spiritual weird things, so I kind of felt like it just disappeared. Like, yeah, like basically a ghost took it, because the way that it fell, and then, you know, like I was like, oh well, I'll just go pick it up when I see it later. It was nowhere. I searched for weeks, and I know I searched high and low for about 2 weeks, and I know that I checked under a certain spot under the office couch, and I looked under there and there was nothing under there. And then like a couple days later, I kept waking up with this feeling like I'm gonna find my vape. And so I went back to the same office, and I went and looked under the couch again, and there was an empty wine box. And I brought it to the manager's attention, and she kind of shrugged it off and was like, oh, that was probably from the girl who relapsed, who lived here. And I even was like, I'm very bold. I won't keep very much hidden under the rug. I won't sweep very much under the rug. Like, if something's upsetting me about a conversation, like I feel like you're lying to me, I'm gonna point out why I think you're lying. Because I was like, I've been searching for my vape for like 2 weeks, and I know I looked under that couch. I told her this. I was like, I know I looked under that couch and there was nothing down there. So it was just in the last couple days, and she's like, kind of like, no, it was that girl. I'm 100% sure it was that girl. And like, I watch a lot of crime shows, and I like the lawyers' perspectives, because you can kind of tell when people are lying, like when they get really defensive. I don't know, but anyway, it's just like, it was like, obviously I felt like somebody was drinking in the house as well, and rules were being enforced on me that weren't being enforced on other girls. Like, as far as like signing out, for a long time, she didn't have no problem about me just writing down when I worked. And then all of a sudden it became, you need to write down the time. And she's like, I told you that from day one. All of a sudden though, she just brought it up after I had been signing out like one of the girls who had been there the longest. And I'm trying not to name any names in this video, because, you know, I am trying to have discretion. But it was a lot of frustration. And so last night, oh, I don't know, this is a weird little tidbit, but it seemed like every time I like I said, I'm spiritual, so I felt like every time something good was going on with me, like whether it was like having a nice meal, or, you know, like going for a nice car ride, or whatever it was, or I was at work, busy at work, having a good day, I would get a text shortly, like probably during the time I was having enjoyment, to like shortly after, from the house manager. And it was always really negative, like yelling, like you could feel like the energy from the text. It was always like, don't do this, don't do that, the shit was a mess. Actually, can I pull it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
One text message right before I moved out recently. This is just one text message that I was like, whoa, she is really being like super unprofessional. This is overstepping boundaries in a big way. Like, it just...
Well, one thing I thought was weird is she kept telling her she don't want to mother her, and I think that is that in the text.
No, yeah, but this is one that
but she ended up mothering her.
I didn't read to you yet, Michael.
Oh, okay.
Because actually, I was just trying to let it all go.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I just noticed I haven't, but this... Don't show my mess. Well, I guess you can, but... like, yeah, things like, what are you gonna do with the 20 bananas that are just rotting? Kind of mixed messages. I can make banana bread, but this one up here, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but there's there's just a lot of drama. Oh, you're showing her name. If you can blur that out, that'd be nice.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the group messages. While I couldn't respond to any of the group messages, whoever left that greasy, nasty, stinking mess in the microwave ought to be ashamed of themselves. Don't worry, I cleaned it out. I have no problem disconnecting the microwave so it stays clean. If a mess like that happens again, nobody will be using it. I took away the air. I'm not sure what that meant. Because the last 2 times I went to use it, it was dirty. Oh, the air. Oh,
The air fryer?
Yeah. Being in this house is a privilege, not a right. Take some pride in your surroundings. We all know if you left messes like that behind in jail, you would get your ass beat. Also, clean up the counter after making your coffee and clean the kitchen table. Like, I don't mind all that part. The instruction part is fine. But, like, bringing up jail and getting your ass beat and...
Yeah,
don't worry, I cleaned it out. Like she's on a all plant-based diet, and I was like, always like, she needs to eat some meat. Like, she's weak. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't respond to that. I can't respond. But I feel like that was it. Just, and then last night I got a text from the actual owner, and she said, and like, it was at 9:14. I could have still been at work. It doesn't matter to them. They didn't care. They didn't care if I was at work or not. Christina, return to the house and bring your meds. If you choose to ignore requests, don't bother returning. Like, basically saying, with all my stuff there, don't return. That was the one thing that really triggered me last night. To, like, that was a warning, that was a red flag, a major red flag. Because I've heard stories in the past of girls getting kicked out of there on their ass or whatever, and they don't get to retrieve their things.
Yeah, like I said, there's been a lot of, like, I've heard her say it previously over the phone, like, I'm not your mother, but then yeah, at the same time they like she explained earlier that they're like, what if your boyfriend leaves you? We want you to be more independent. Like, they're trying to push her to
believe something, like
to believe. Yeah, they were sort of kind of somewhat manipulate her into trying to, like, I need to be on my own and not worry about what my boyfriend's doing. And they wanted her to act like we weren't together. That way she can go fully independent, which is nothing wrong with going independent. But when you try to tell someone, we're going on 3 years, guys, and so for someone to say that from an outside perspective, it was it was offensive to us.
Our anniversary's coming up, babe.
Yeah. So they shouldn't sober living houses, facilities, whatever. They shouldn't be pushing towards couples separating for full independence. Not that full independence is wrong, but they shouldn't be advocating and trying to motivate individuals from going completely off on their own from their partners when we're obviously trying to work together. I don't really believe that it's a right or correct concept. I think you guys at the Sober Living and How, I think you need to figure out a better perspective and maybe follow Jesus and have some different kind of morals than what you're preaching. But I understand.
They're not watching this.
Well, I kind of hope that they do, and, like, I don't know. I'm interested to know what the comments got to say too. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I get a little, like, dyslexia with words or something. I just get backwards in my head sometimes, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this. So now, of course, like you just seen her making the bed in the Jeep. She's gonna be staying in the Jeep for a little bit until we get something figured out better
For a place.
for her place. I'm still waiting on my tax money to come in, but that's I'm only getting like $400 back in taxes, so I'm not really getting enough in taxes to worry about getting a place. It's just not enough money. But hopefully, get the ball joint fixed. And we applied to 2 jobs. We sent a resume. Both of us sent a resume to 2 different places. And so one of the places we talked to was a step agent.
Your nice pants.
I guess. One of the places.
You need to wear them.
Okay. One of the places we.
Sexy on you.
Thanks, babe. One of the places we applied to was a step agency, and we talked to the lady already, and she said that once she got our resumes, she would send the resumes out to the temp agency. And the other place, I actually got reference off Nextdoor app. This old lady in Brighton, nice, very kind, sweet old lady, said that she would reference us. So we're in 2 different places. Haven't heard back from either one, but yeah, time will tell. Thank you for watching. In the greatest country in the whole world, but we still here, especially with sober living houses. I never knew that. I don't know if anyone watching this video, if you ever lived in a sober living house, please tell me your experience in the comments below. Tell me if it's similar or if it's completely different and more laid back. I'm assuming that most of them are more laid back and they don't kind of push couples away from each other to go more independent. Just like I said, nothing wrong with that, but when you've been together for going on 3 years like we have, that's not right. You know what I mean? They should be like, oh, well, that's cool that you and your boyfriend or try to work together to build a life up. That's like, I was offended when I heard her say that, So, I don't know. Something needs to change. That's not right. She's probably, I'm speaking on my ass now, but she's probably was speaking from past pain, reflection, but that doesn't mean it's got anything to do with our life or the way we see each other, her and I. So anyway, I'm off it now. I think I might just close off this video, but thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think about the sober living thing, and share the video if you wouldn't mind, if anybody wouldn't mind at all. While we're in between jobs as well, hit the thanks button down below to donate a little bit of money if you feel open to that. I appreciate it. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I've been getting some comments
Oh, I forgot to add.
here and there. What?
They wanted me to change my hours so that I would be home first thing in the morning and last thing at night. And that's, how am I going to get anywhere without a job?
Right.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
That was stressful.
I had a few people here and there that like to call me bum through comments. And no, a bum is someone on the side of the road with a cup panhandling, okay? We're not panhandling. So the people that I have that watch this video that like to think that, please realize and understand and comprehend the difference, okay? Comprehend the difference. We're trying. We're not sitting on the side of the road with a cup in our hands. We're trying. So anyway, I'm off it. And I guess that's going to be the end of the video. So, until next time, thank you again for everyone watching. Thank you all. Individually, everyone, thank you for watching. Later.